There are some games where you play the beta for a couple hours and get a feel for it, but then you're ready to move on. And then Gears of War E-Day came out this last weekend. But after I played the beta for a little bit, I realized something that you guys probably have realized too, that you've noticed. You really fucking missed the old days of Gears of War. And it's funny that I actually spent most of my time playing Horde other than multiplayer, which I'm not really a big fan of. And I think Horde's the best decision I've ever made, man. It's back. It's hard to believe after 4 and 5 that it's actually back. But I wanted to talk today about this beta because I'm hoping that the real game shapes up to be, and what I loved about it, what stood out to me, and what is most important really is what every beta should have the goal of, is hyping you for the next game. Did it actually make me excited? Yeah, it did. I've been playing Gears of War for years, and there's just something about that classic feeling that came back to me while playing the beta, and I can't get over it. It's got me hooked. You know, other third-person shooters have never been able to replicate Gears of War, especially 3. I think the movement was the best there, but you'll come to find out if you play the game itself that there's sliding, you know, and sprinting. That's not the roadie run, which I think it's a big change and it's a good improvement. I know that not everybody agrees with that, but I think it's the next revolution in Gears franchises, this kind of movement. And it's not like Black Ops 6's Omni movement, but even down to the sound of the weapons, the gore, the executions, like it's just top tier. What makes Gears of War a Gears game? E-Day immediately brought that feeling back to me, and I just want to let you guys know today in this video. Horde mode is where I spent most of my time. I went into the beta expecting like kind of like a Gears 5 experience where it was the taps. The whole time you're just defending an area with a turret and you're just sitting in the corner with a chainsaw when somebody gets too close. But playing it for a couple times and suddenly it's like, where'd the time go? Because you've played 4 or 5 times. Can't get enough of it. And I've been playing way longer than I ever planned to. It's just incredibly satisfying about setting up the mines that pop out and the barbed wire fences that just come out of the little turret like. It's like we're going back to the beginning. We're seeing the Locust War when everything was relatively new and they didn't know what they were doing. And that gives you that feeling of hopelessness. Feels like you're outnumbered 2001, even though you're a powerhouse yourself. Now the shooting in this game, it's about the same as any other Gears of War. It's punchy, it's graphic, it's loud, it's like a D-Day in your ears. Weapons still feel good. The Nasher is pretty good right now until they nerf it again. The combat, it feels like you're climbing uphill to a victory that's hard to achieve. And that's what I want. Like, you're just chipping away until you get to the goal and get to your helicopter and get out. The atmosphere is probably the coolest thing to me. It's just dark and the sky is kind of cloudy from the cedars, and really puts you down that nitty gritty where you're just hopeless. The city's destroyed. It's like you, what do you call it? It's like a picture that's been torn and burned of a city that was perfect, but you know what's coming. These characters do not. It's like you get to see it for the first time again since 2006, which I was 6 years old when that came out, but I got to experience Gears 3 when I was 11. I think that what got me hooked. Multiplayer, I'll be honest, I didn't really spend as much time as I did in Horde, but it's still fun. You still get your Nasher without the wall bouncing. You can still blow people apart up close, and it's just the best thing. Satisfying, I would say. But then the next match comes and you're absolutely just blown smooth off and you can't figure out what you're doing wrong. Now what I loved about the beta is pretty much everything. The gunplay, the movement, executions, the atmosphere, sound design, Horde mode, and I know that campaign's going to be split screen. I don't know if Horde is. I don't think I even saw an option on the beta for split screen, but I know my wife's excited. We're going to make some videos on it. I just didn't realize how much I missed playing Gears of War until the beta. Like, 5 was fun, but it's its own game, and you can't really compare the two because it's different eras of the franchise. But obviously, this is only a beta, so when the full game comes out, I'm sure things will be different, and you can't really control that. I want Horde to be even deeper. I want that mode to have the 12 players all at once instead of spread out and freaking out that you're being saved by randoms that just come to your rescue. But I think the full game can capture that feeling of Gears of War with your buddies. Like, you will be amazed once you play it. I don't know if people aren't on Xbox are not going to care, but it's on PC as well. I think the final verdict would be, am I excited for this game? Yes. It is 10 out of 10, top tier. This is good, chef. I love it so much. But I expected the beta to be kind of ass after, you know, the betrayal of 4 and 5. And I just want you guys to know that coming from a Gears fan, it is literally back to the ground basics. Like, you're not going to be dissatisfied unless you just have shitty teammates that don't give you a good experience. I was lucky in my few matches to have that. But it's brutal and it's ridiculous. It's what makes Gears a Gears of War game. Like, you can't go wrong with some gore and some chainsaw and some bayonet kills. So I'm going to be there when it releases, and I hope you guys are too. Let me know what you thought. I'm trying to do better on my reviews and actually have a script to write and read off of, because going off the top of my head kind of makes it hard to be professional or sound like I know what I'm doing. But if you enjoyed it, hit that like button, subscribe to me, please. I'm almost at 100 and my kids are starving. But I'll see you in the next one, guys. Peace out. Do good in this world. Shout out my lovely wife and children who support me through this and let me have time to myself to do this for you guys. But I hope to see you there in Gears of War, and I'm on Xbox. If you guys add me, I'll play with you. Depending, maybe. But